Okay. What about you? Who do you think has to bring more value to a relationship, men or women?
I think men.
Why?
Just because a lot of men now tend to be really immature, like really like they don't have goals in life. So just like women don't want that, like in a sense of a relationship.
Okay.
So it's just a sense of like, where's your head at? Like.
Okay, so you're saying men have to bring more value because they must be mature to some degree.
To an extent, yeah.
She want a real man.
I mean, if you want to, you could correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just summarizing what you said.
No, yeah, like most men tend to be immature. Like women mature faster than men.
So therefore, for them to bring value, they must be more mature.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like old niggas.
All right. What about you?
In all honesty,
who brings more value to the relationship, men or women?
I feel like you got to know your value and match your value. You can't just be with a bum. If you know you up here and you fucking with a bum, you're not gonna be happy. You feel me? So like, just like how he can find another bitch, and just like how you can find another dude, you feel me? You want to match the levels. You want to match the value together. You feel me? Like.
That doesn't answer the question at all.
I don't know.
Question is,
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, she's trying to say it's got to match, but what I'm saying is that who brings more value to the relationship, men or women in general? Who, since you want to use this analogy of you got to match, who cares more about matching, men or women?
Women.
There you go. So what you're trying to, so by your answer, men have to bring more value. I'm literally just following the logic here. Following your own words, like.
I guess.
Man, this show shows how much women are logical, bro.
I don't do that.
So,
I like to match.
So, did you understand the question though?
Yeah, I do. Like,
okay.
I feel what y'all saying. Like,
all right.
Because if you're saying, here's the thing, you're saying if it has to match, and women are the ones that demanding that it matches, that means that men have to bring more value to the relationship by default. Versus men don't care if a woman matches.
It should be a mutual understanding though. Like it should be a okay.
Carol, hold on. You're using one terrible word. Should.
Oh, yeah.
I don't operate on should. We operate on is. What is. So who has to bring more value to the relationship? Not what should, what could, or what's ideal, what's real. Who has to bring more value to the relationship? You already answered it.
Okay. So I guess a dude. I guess.
Man, I love how she hamstered that, whatever. Okay, let me ask you this then. Since you're bisexual, who has brought more value in your relationships in general? Your female counterparts or your male counterparts?
My more values to the table?
Like who's brought more, brought you more value as far as like tangible assets, whether it's money, whether it's security, protection, provisioning, stability, emotional support, whatever it may be. Who brought you more value between the two genders? Men or women?
I'm being honest, dog. I don't fuck with broke motherfuckers. Like I don't.
All right.
Like you got to be smart. You got to be.
Can I answer this one for you though?
You got to be. You feel me?
Hold on.
I'm like my bitch was.
Okay, I'm gonna call you out here.
What happened?
What's your baby daddy?
What's my baby daddy?
Yeah.
What you mean? What is he?
Is he successful or is he broke?
I was 16 years old.
Oh, I was young.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Spare me.
Well, let me ask you a better question.
He was
How
a
about
football
this?
player.
When you deal with women versus when you deal with men,
She thought that was.
I really did.
Yeah. Okay.
when you deal with girls versus when you deal with guys, let's be honest. Who do you hold to a higher standard? The men you date or the women you date?
The man.
Yeah.
Get it? Let's be honest.
No, but by
default, literally, but here's a point that literally proves what I'm saying. Like by default, men, even though you're bisexual, you hold the men to a higher standard. So therefore, men must bring more to the table to deal with you versus another lesbian doesn't have to bring as much.
I feel
you just said it.
But as far as other women, sure. But as far as me knowing myself, I feel like I'm too dominant and too aggressive to be with a dude. Cause I feel like I have a mouth on me. I feel like they're gonna be like, bitch, you're not listening to me. Like you ain't listening to shit. I said, you damn right, because who the fuck are you?
Exactly.
You gonna do whatever the fuck you wanna do. All right, we could be.
That's all you
But
can
that's
do.
what I'm saying.
All right.
I had to try that.
Even though her logic says man, should I put woman here then?
I'm bisexual. You could put both. Like
50-50, baby.
All right.
Period.
All right,
Why
what
does
about
one
you? Who
have
has to
to
bring more
win?
value to the relationship, men or women? Because nothing is ever 50-50. This is a lie. That's a fallacy that modern women have that think that
I know
it's 50-50.
that I said 50-50, but I just feel like
I know you want to change, huh?
Yeah, I kind of do. I feel like
It's okay to rock the boat.
Switching sides.
It's okay to rock the boat.
Period.
Chameleon.
Bisexual.
Right, Ashanti.
I feel like a
Look.
man.
That
I
is
feel like a
Please
man.
let her talk.
Let her talk.
Let her talk.
Let her talk. Come on,
Right.
come on.
I feel like a man has to bring more value.
Why?
I feel as though a woman could be in any state of her life and look good as fuck, and a man would be attracted to that
Okay.
and not really give a fuck. That's
Okay.
why.
What about you? Who has to bring more value to the relationship, men or women?
I think it's 50-50. Like I'm piggybacking off what she said because who the fuck wants to come home to a lazy ass bitch? Like what? If my nigga done worked and did all that to bring the money home, I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna clean, I'm gonna fuck. I'm not gonna shut up, but I'm gonna have my like. I want my nigga to come home and feel like he can relax when he come home. Like it gotta be.
How's he gonna relax if you're talking all day?
She said,
No, I'm I have a mouth on me, like somewhere
else.
Like Sam said, I got a mouth on me. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna hold my tongue. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. If you talking to me crazy, I'm like, who the fuck is you talking to? Like, who are you? Like, huh?
Damn.
Like-
But he just had hard day at work though. I know.
That don't mean you gotta come home and be rude and disrespectful to me.
No, he
because
just wants you to be quiet. That's all.
Yeah, I know. Like, don't talk.
No. Nigga, you was at work all day. You was at work all day chatting with them hoes. You come home and chat with me. Like the fuck? I don't kick your ass on me. The fuck? You in a bitch's space playing around and you come home to me and you don't want me to talk to you.
All right,
Shut the
so
fuck
you
up.
think it's 50-50.
I think it's 50-50.
And that's what I originally said, and I agree with y'all, but I just switched because
Okay.
that
and-
ain't
You
the
don't have
truth. Because
to-
if a woman had a bunch of money, she would be like, I can get any nigga I want. Like,
It's
like you can get any nigga you want, or you can have
I
what's,
just feel like it
what's
just depends on
available.
what
to
type
you.
of-
Hold on, let me ask you a question.
That's
Hold
true.
on.
Like, sometimes you can't
Do you
get the
think
nigga
a
you
woman that
want.
has a lot of money can
Who
get
can't
any
get the
guy she
nigga they
wants?
want?
I mean, I don't know.
You've ever had
You
a sugar
can- I
mama?
mean, necessarily,
Ladies.
like when you're in a certain.
Yes or no?
I mean, yeah. I mean, Carisha, she may not be in the same tax bracket as Diddy, but
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's the nigga she wanted. That's the nigga she
That's
wanted.
the nigga she wanted, and she got him.
What about Oprah?
But
She
Carisha,
ballin'.
Who do Oprah want?
but Carisha is
I don't
not
think
somebody
Oprah
who's
hunting like
just
that.
out here like she's a celebrity. Like it's like a certain caliber.
All
If
right,
it's
so you
somebody
think if a
won-
woman has status and money, she can get any guy she wants?
I believe so.
Yeah.
That's
It's
interesting.
easier. Not even
Yeah.
Very, very
status.
interesting.
Yo, Lizzo?
Yeah, they're very interesting.
Yes, let's talk.
feel like
Okay.
Lizzo
What it is.
could
Going back to you.
She
Hold on.
wants-
Ladies,
Lizzo
ladies,
dancing
ladies,
at the
ladies,
men
ladies. One microphone at a time. Going back to you. So you're saying it's 50-50.
It's 50-50.
Even though the scenario you literally quite just described was the man is a breadwinner, you're at home cooking and cleaning.
I mean, I could be the breadwinner too, regardless of it, because like she said, if something happened, my nigga don't got no money. Okay, I'm finna push back. Like
Okay.
I got the money to help.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever taken care of a guy before?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Not you, bitch.
Oh.
Me.
Somewhat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somewhat. Where's that guy now?
Oh,
Broke up with him?
yeah.
Okay. So wouldn't it be fair to say that you actually are not a real provider because you couldn't do it long term?
It's not that I couldn't do it long term. It's the fact that my respect comes into play as well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're not finna play in my face. 'cause
Exactly.
Who the fuck is you?
So here's the
After
thing.
I'm taking care of your ass.
Here's the
Exactly.
thing. Here's the thing. So realistically speaking, a man is totally okay with providing for a girl long term. But you just admitted that you're not okay providing long term. And don't feel bad because most girls can't.
No.
But
it's-
hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
So
Alright.
by default of what you're saying, that man has to provide for you long term. And if he doesn't, and you go and you have to provide for him, it doesn't work the other way around. You'll leave him.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Because I didn't leave him because of that. I left because he thought he was finna do something dirty and didn't think I was gonna leave. Like
Yeah.
you
So
can't.
your tolerance was directly
his kid
You
proportional.
can't bite the hand that's feeding you. Is
Yes,
basically what I'm trying to
that's
say.
what I'm trying to say. But
Okay.
if he is, what I'm trying to say here is that he can provide for you long term, but you can't provide for him long term.
So there was an expiration date. is what he's
Yeah.
asking.
So
Okay, I get.
by default, how's it 50-50? See the logic
It's
here?
still 50-50 to me.
Still 50-50, even though it's quite literally
I
not.
understand, but okay. You
She
right.
don't want to be wrong.
Yeah, she want to be wrong. You are wrong.
No, okay, I'm wrong.
You are wrong. Hey, yo.
It's getting worse and
Society
worse.
serious.
All right.
Yo.
So
Come
you
here.
still think it's 50-50,
Carnivore creates.
even though you are not willing to support a man long term as shown by your actions?
It's, okay. Whatever.
Who has to bring more value to the relationship, men or women?
I'm just gonna say men. So
Okay.